Hello, everyone. For those of you watching me on YouTube, I'm going to start off talking about this meditation. So while I was meditating yesterday, I felt the need to basically do this before the magic class starts. Okay. So what we will be doing as a part of these few days is we will talk about what is meditation, and then we will talk about why meditation, and then we will also talk about different aspects of some tips and tricks that actually makes meditation easy. Okay, so we will do all of these things, but before that, let's discuss about what is meditation and why we'll have to meditate and things like that. So I'm just going to share what I personally have understood in my journey. Okay. And I'm sure this is only my perspective, and there are different ways, and there are different ways in which people talk about meditation. And I am just going to share my views. So, see, meditation is the art of getting to a state where the mind becomes really calm. If you understand, on a daily basis, when we are awake, isn't it, the mind is very busy, and it is disturbed and things like that. So we are engaged in various different activities, right? So at this time, the mind is not calm. The mind is busy processing something or the other. You know that we are all a soul, and we have taken the help of this physical body to experience life on earth, life of a human being on earth. Now, many of us intellectually know that we are a human, we are this soul or Atma, but we may not really many of us may not have experienced it to that extent, like experiencing Satchidanand state and things like that. So to understand and to experience that state, we can go into meditation. Meditation, see, there are various ways in which we can meditate or still our mind, which is to be in the present when we are doing our daily activities. If we are staying in the present, okay, then we are engaging ourselves only in the activities that we are currently engaged in. So we are neither engaging ourselves in the past, not thinking about anything in the past, not thinking about anything in the future, and then we are thinking only about the present. In the present, there is no thinking. There is just actions are actually happening, and there is no thinking. You are not, you may probably have some exclamations about how beautiful this is, and how beautiful this watermelon is, how nicely this is going. You may have some exclamations, but you are not actually accessing your memory. Okay, accessing your memory in the sense you are not living in the past or in the future. So this is also a very meditative exercise. Now, there are other forms of meditation, like you are walking on the road, and you are just connected to nature. You are just appreciating nature, and you are not, again, going to the past or the future. That is also called a walking meditation. And there are different types of meditation, like people talk about Shambhavi meditation. Those are kriyas, right? There are certain activities that you do. And so like this, there are different forms of meditation. But what meditation is going to help us do is to get to a state which is where we are not doing anything. The mind is not engaged in anything. Now, when do we even get to the state? When you are actually simply sitting like this, is the mind even calm at any point in time? No, the mind is constantly chattering, isn't it? So what does it actually mean when the mind is chattering? It means that you are not able to sit with yourself. You are busy just processing, right? So what we do is when we sit in stillness of meditation, initially, when we close our eyes, we are avoiding all the, when we close our eyes, right? When we close our eyes, all the inputs that we constantly keep getting, the visuals and all of that, basically gets just blocked. When that gets blocked, the mind is now not going to receive any of these visuals. Now it is going to start going to the past or going to the future, and then start to get busy. Okay. Now, what happens when over a period of time, the topics of the past or the topics of the future gets exhausted? Then the mind will not have anything to play with when you close your eyes. Of course, you may be hearing some things. Over a period of time, you will learn to understand that you are just hearing it and nothing is actually getting processed. Initially, you might hear and say, oh, this is happening, that is happening. You might actually think about it. But over a period of time, what will happen? Even what you are hearing is just going to come in, but it is not being processed. Okay. So it is a form of constantly detoxing at a thought level. So you're blocking off all the current happenings, right? And then the mind is slowly start going to access all of the parts that we have. And then over a period of time, we can't really say how much, right? Over a period of time, all of those thoughts will not matter anymore, right? The past thoughts of the past or the thoughts of the future will not matter anymore. And that's when the mind will learn to slowly become calm, right? It is going to become thoughtless. And in that thoughtless state, when the mind is absolutely calm and in a thoughtless state, you will be able to, what do you say? Witness cosmic energy flowing through you. And that is a very divine experience. And when the cosmic energy continues to keep flowing, let's say you have done this meditation over many different periods, let's say months, or maybe few years, or whatever it is, whatever, how much we do and what state we get depends on person to person, depending on their current cosmic energy in the body. And certain cosmic trigger points also, like they may have left off certain things in some past life. Meditative journey would have just, let's say, stopped off in some past life. So they might continue when certain triggers come in this life. So it is not, we don't really know where a person stands, and then there is no comparison here because each person is going in the same direction. But where he has left off is only what is the matter here. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to, at that stage, we will witness cosmic energy flowing through us. And then like this, cosmic energy will continue to accumulate. Of course, you might also use this across various your activities and your thought processes, again, when you're living your daily life. But then you're constantly engaging in accumulating. And what you should remember is only in those thoughtless states, there's a whole lot of cosmic energy coming in. So once you continue to keep accumulating, the light energy that is there in this physical body continues to increase and increase and increase, right? So when the soul decides to have a human experience, what will happen is only a part of the soul's light energy will be able to anchor itself to this physical body, because the physical body is very dense. Okay, only a part of that will get anchored to this physical body. And then over the period of this human journey, this light will continue to increase. And this light will continue to increase also when the Earth's energy or the energy in the atmosphere or whatever it is at the cosmic level also is more at the earth level, also is more and more and more. If that is also increasing, then of course we are also experiencing that new extra energy that is constantly available to us. So which means this human body also gets that experience, gets that extra energy. And on top of it, if I'm sitting and meditating, then some more energy is going to come through. And now I'm going to be filled with more and more energy. Now, what does that mean? Initially, let's say only 5 to 10% of that soul was attached or anchored to the physical body. And rest of the 90% came from the ego. So when we are operating in the world, let's say 90% came from the ego. The awareness came 90% from the ego and 10% from the soul. So over a period of time, as this light energy starts increasing and increasing and increasing, what will happen is it will eventually become 80, 20, 70, 30, 50, 50, 40, 60. So like this, the more and more and more the soul connection increases, the more and more divinity is experienced within the body. And the more and more divinity we experience within the body, that divinity we can see reflected in our world, which is in our health, which is in our relationships, which is in our day-to-day happenings, which is in our experiences. We will see that divinity within us that is being reflected in the whole environment. So why is it that we have to continue to keep increasing this divinity? Because on a daily basis, when we operate a lot at an ego level, we are not happy. We are constantly feeling the lack in our life. And then we are constantly seeing that there is some gap here and there, and we are looking for some form of happiness. So the total happiness continues to keep getting generated. The more and more we go closer and closer to the soul, which means this ego level decreases and the soul light increases. And this will happen only when the cosmic energy starts flowing within the body. So when we do a lot of fruits and juices and all of those things, they already come with their digestion and other things takes a very, very less energy. So which is exactly why we tend to save a lot of our own earned energies. And hence we see that getting reflected in our journey towards the soul itself. So hence, typically when higher cosmic energy starts flowing, even during meditation, people experience a lot of detox, because when higher energy flows in, lower energies moves out of the body, and the way of things moving out of the body is called a detox. Okay, so why only meditation? Why shouldn't we do something else? Meditation is just one tool, but meditation is one of the highest forms of reaching our own soul state. You can, of course, go through many other things, and then in the subsequent days, I will talk more about how we can get there. But for now, what I will do is I'm just going to share my screen. Oops. I don't know if I actually shared this meeting invite with everybody. Now, where is this meeting invite? Where do I go? And then oops, how do I change this? Okay, I apologize for this discrepancy. Okay, I hope you'll have heard some of these things in the YouTube. If not, please just look at the 15 minutes part that I have shared. So basically what I was trying to tell is I gave some details about what is meditation and all of those things. But I may not be able to repeat that again. So I will just, you can just go through that and then we will talk about it again. So what we will do is first we will see we will just discuss what is meditation today, and then maybe we will okay. Okay, we will just discuss meditation today, and then maybe tomorrow onwards we will do meditation. Okay, so I will just first share what is the where is this? Okay, I will just share what is meditation, and then today we will discuss about it. Okay, where is this? Is this the one? Let me know when you're able to see. Okay, let me share it too. Oh, sorry, not this. Stop share. I have to. You can unmute yourself and let me know in case you can't hear, but I think it should be able to see.
Spiritual reality takes you through a unique journey. A journey which will change your life. A journey which will enrich you and make you knowledgeable and blissful. Spiritual reality is a program on meditation and meditational experiences. While you watch this program, be totally relaxed. Just witness it. Just flow with it. Don't try to analyze it. Totally be with it. If any thought comes, cut the thought. Take a deep breath and just be with it. It is just for you. In this whole creation, we are just a small speck. Each one of us is in search of good health, peace, knowledge, prosperity, harmony, and overall a happy and blissful life at all given times and situations. Each and every person strives hard to achieve this state. But can this really be achieved? Yes, this can be achieved. All this is possible only by understanding cosmic energy and self-knowledge. Now let us know about cosmic energy. The cosmic energy exists everywhere in the cosmos. It is the bond between the galaxies, the planets, humans, and molecules. It is the space between each and everything. It is the bond which keeps the whole cosmos in order. Cosmic energy is the life force. This cosmic energy is essential to maintain the order of our life and to expand our consciousness. Cosmic energy is the base for all our actions and functions. We receive some amount of cosmic energy in deep sleep and in total silence. We are using this energy for our day-to-day activities of our mind, like seeing, speaking, hearing, thinking, and all actions of our body. This limited energy gained through sleep is not sufficient for these activities. That is why we feel exhausted, tired, and tensed. This leads to mental and physical stress and all kinds of illnesses. The only way to overcome this is to get more and more cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is essential to maintain the order of our life, to lead a healthy and happy life, to totally involve in all situations we are in, to obtain knowledge, and finally, for expansion of our consciousness. Abundant cosmic energy is obtained only through meditation. Sleep is unconscious meditation. Meditation is conscious sleep. In sleep, we get limited energy. In meditation, we get abundant energy. This energy enhances the power of our body, mind, and intellect. It opens the doors for our sixth sense and beyond. With this boosted energy through meditation, we will be relaxed, healthy, and happy. It also helps to reach greater heights in the physical realm. Meditation is nothing but a journey of our consciousness towards the self. In meditation, we consciously travel from body to mind, mind to intellect, intellect to self, and beyond. To do meditation, first we have to stop all the functions of our body, and mind, that is, body movements, seeing, speaking and thinking. Now, let us know how to do meditation. For meditation, the first thing is the posture. You may sit in any posture. The posture must be very comfortable and stable. We can meditate either on a floor or on a chair. We can meditate in any place, wherever we feel comfortable. Sit comfortably, cross your legs, clasp your fingers. Now, close your eyes. Stop inner or outer chatter. Don't chant any mantra. Just relax. Totally relax. Just relax. When we cross our legs and clasp our fingers, energy circuit is formed and gives more stability. Eyes are doors of the mind, so eyes should be closed. Mantra chanting or any chattering, inner or outer, are the activities of the mind, so it should be stopped. When body relaxes, consciousness travels to the next zone, mind and intellect. Mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. There are numerous thoughts always coming to the surface of the mind. Whenever there are thoughts in the mind, we may get many questions, known or unknown. To transcend the mind and intellect, one has to observe the breath. Observation is the nature of the self. So, one should just witness the breath. Don't do conscious breathing. Don't inhale or exhale consciously. Let inhalation or exhalation happen on its own. Just observe the normal breathing. This is the main key. This is the way. Don't go behind the thoughts. Don't cling to queries, questions, or thoughts. Cut the thought. Come back to the breath. Observe normal breathing. Be with your breath. Then the density of the thoughts reduces. Slowly breath becomes thinner and shorter. Finally, breath becomes the smallest and settles like a flash in between the eyebrows. In this state, one will have no breath and no thought. He will be totally thoughtless. This state is called Nirmal Sthiti or no thought state. This is the meditative state. In this state, we will be under the shower of cosmic energy. The more meditation one does, the more will be the cosmic energy one receives. This cosmic energy flows through the energy body. It is also called the etheric body. The energy body forms with more than 72,000 nadis or energy tubes which runs all across the body. All these energy tubes start from the top of the head region. This region is called Brahmarandra. These nadis spread throughout the body like roots and shoots of a plant. The energy body is the main base for the design of our life. This energy body is the main source of all our actions and even our existence. Our energy body receives cosmic energy during deep sleep and meditation. We are using this energy for our body and mind activities like seeing, speaking, hearing, thinking, and all physical actions. All these functions are totally based on the incoming cosmic energy. The inflow of cosmic energy is purely based on our thoughts. When we have thoughts, the inflow of cosmic energy is obstructed. In other words, our thoughts are the stumbling blocks for the inflow of cosmic energy. When the inflow of cosmic energy is less, the energy in the energy tubes depletes. This depletion causes etheric patches in the energy body. These etheric patches gradually lead to diseases in the physical body. In other words, root cause for all diseases is the lack of energy in the etheric body. In meditation, we get abundant cosmic energy. It flows through all our energy tubes of the energy body. When cosmic energy is passing through energy tubes, because of its heavy flow, it cleanses all etheric patches. When etheric patches are cleansed, we come out of all our illnesses. When energy starts flowing through the Brahmarandra, we feel heaviness in the head region or heaviness of the whole body. When energy is cleansing the energy tubes in a particular region, we may get itching sensation or pain in that region. Sometimes we may experience pain in various places in the physical body. For these pains, we need not take any medicine. All these pains will vanish by doing more meditation. By intake of more and more cosmic energy through meditation, we come out of all physical and mental illness. If we meditate inside the pyramid, meditative state can be achieved 3 times faster than normal. Let us now know about pyramid and pyramid power.
Can't hear you, Smita. You are not audible. You are not audible.
I will send this video to you all. It's a 1-hour video. Okay, it has lots of other aspects as well. So basically, we just learned about meditation, and then now they're going to talk about pyramids and various other aspects which are related to meditation. So see here in this video, what did we learn? We learned that cosmic energy is the key for all our problems. Which means the lack of cosmic energy is the key for all our problems. So why did cosmic energy is like electricity, it is always available. But there is something within us that is blocking the flow of cosmic energy, which means we are not acting like that electrical wire in which energy is just flowing. It is just flowing. What happens? Energy flows from our Brahmarandra and then it goes down from our feet to the ground. That is why it's called grounding. Okay. So, but why is it that this cosmic energy is not flowing properly? First of all, because we are always busy with our day-to-day lifestyle. We are always thinking and things like that, right? We are always in that active mode. So as much as we are in that active mode, there is always those thoughts that are basically blocking the cosmic energy from coming. Because what are these thoughts? These thoughts are majorly thoughts of the past or thoughts of the future. That is why they say, be in the present. Be in the present means when you are in the present, you are in the center. At that time, cosmic energy flows through. Okay, which means you become a channel. When you are absolutely in the observation mode, you're not, let's say I'm doing some writing. I'm just writing. Or when I'm doing some cooking, I'm just in the cooking mode. I'm not thinking about something else. And I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm just basically cooking. I'm just observing whatever I am doing. So then also cosmic energy flows, especially when there is a block, when you are in resistance, when you are having expectations and all of those things that we have discussed in our power chapters and all that. Those are our blockers. And when we are having all those blockers, we will not be able to become a clear channel for cosmic energy. So why did we have all these problems in our body? Because in our energy body, which actually holds all the vital energy that we have, there are blocks. Why did those blocks obviously happen? They told in the video, right? Because the cosmic energy is not flowing properly, and that is why you got all these blocks now. Now, how do we remove those blocks? Some way or the other, cosmic energy has to flow. So when we have fruits or vegetables or juices and all that, physical body cleanses, which means you are saving some cosmic energy, which originally would have been used for digestion and many things. But now you're going to save that energy, and then whatever Toxins were collected in the physical body. Physical is a reflection of your energy body. Okay, you can go ahead and eat fruits and vegetables and juices and all that and keep doing that forever, and then continue to keep cleaning the mess that you're constantly creating. But that will end with the physical body. What about those blocks that have originally be there in the energy body? That is constantly creating the physical body blocks or toxins, which you anyway constantly clean through juices and fruits and all that, right? But then what if the physical body dies? And then now the energy body has not been fixed at all through either belief systems or cosmic energy, whatever it is, it has not been fixed. So what will happen? The same energy body is going to get attached to another physical body. Again, you're going to start off with the same problems. So like that, we take so many physical bodies by not understanding where to actually help ourselves. So when we do, see in Bhagavad Gita, Dhyan Yoga comes to the almost end of the Bhagavad Gita. Because what are these? So yes, if I sit for meditation, cosmic energy has to flow. Cosmic energy is ready to flow. I am ready to sit for meditation. But why is it that everybody who sits for meditation is not becoming enlightened? Enlightened means at least getting to a thoughtless state, and cosmic energy like zoom, 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 like water, it's not flowing. Why? Because we have all these blockers in between. So what is Bhagavad Gita also teaching you? Right, for the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita is telling you about Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga gives you the principles and pointers about how to start approaching your life such that you don't always go to the past or don't always go to the future, but you learn to be in the present and you are living with gratitude. Okay, gratitude is the key to stop all these blocks. Stop, no, it's not, I should not say stop, is to address these blocks. Why are they blocks? Because you are having certain belief systems that are stopping you from being in the present. Your past is pulling you or your future is pulling you. Thoughts of the past or thoughts of the future is pulling you, or thoughts in the present are also pulling you. You're busy thinking about what you're doing also. There also you're busy. There is no observation. So all of these things, to address all of these things, Bhagavad Gita gives a lot of pointers as to how to address. As you continue to practice those pointers, the thoughts, now you'll be getting trained in understanding how to approach the past thoughts and not really paying it a lot of attention or giving it a belief system where past doesn't really matter sort of thing. Or why we should never go into the future or think about the future or have karma phal expectations and those kinds of things. So all of these pointers are being taught, whether it is Bhagavad Gita or in general also, we have been learning that in power class also. So then when then what happens, all these extra thoughts are now going to disappear. And then you're practicing gratitude. You're going to, so the more you're practicing gratitude, you're able to address all those thoughts that were more bothersome, like negative thoughts that were pulling you in the past, bad thoughts about certain people, certain relationships, certain areas of your body. And then it is teaching you acceptance. What did Power and other classes teach you? We spoke about acceptance in your life. And then we said that you just be very grateful. And we told gratefulness is being at a very high frequency and all of those things. So by practicing all these key principles, what will happen is slowly, all those blocks that you have that are going to stop you from connecting to yourself, which is your own soul, is now going to slowly start getting addressed, and then they'll all become less. Then when you sit for meditation, then it's all about what would have happened through gratitude. You also did work on your health. You worked on your physical body. You gave a lot of love to your physical body. You gave a lot of gratitude to your physical body. And then you gave a lot of gratitude to your relationships, to your situations, to your experiences and all that. So now all of these have automatically got love from your own heart. And now when you sit for meditation, what will happen? Your body is more than willing to cooperate with you to be able to sit and go. And then what the mind is doing, you've already addressed whatever the mind was constantly running behind, the past and the future and all that. You've already addressed all those gaps that the mind has. And then you already, the intellect is also now trained to be in gratitude, right? And then everything has already fallen in place. And then you are already in that state of peace, right? After practicing all these things, you are eventually coming to that state of peace. Then when you sit and meditate, what will happen? Cosmic energy is going to constantly continue to flow because the thoughts are going to become less. See, I have been practicing meditation for at least since 2016-17. And then in 2020, I started practicing Anapanasati meditation, which is basically breath meditation, just focusing on the breath. There's no complexity at all, just focusing on the breath. But what are the issues what kind of challenges I faced is, when I sat for meditation, I used to get tremendous amount of thoughts. I had already addressed most of my major issues, which is my health was already addressed and my relationships were almost in peace, right? I didn't have too many complications in life. And I was already practicing surrender. Despite that, my mind was constantly jumping into many random things also, even though those were not something that I had to analyze or do some R&D on that. I still was engaging into thoughts. Then I went into night meditations. There I learned how to relax the body. And after then when I was actually relaxing the body, I forgot to before that I used to be able to sit for 2 hours, and then even though I had random thoughts, I would make myself sit. My body was okay. My body was okay because my health was okay, right? My body was cooperating because my health was okay. And then but those thoughts were disturbing me. I was like, even though I sat for 2 hours, I was not able to get to that thoughtless stage. Then I went into night meditation. I did that night meditation for 1 year. I did not sleep on the bed at all for 1 year, majorly. Then I learned the art of relaxing the body. Then I came back to Anapanasati meditation. Rather, I came back to non-night meditations. And here, after relaxing the body and also doing a lot of gratitude. Okay, so even after relaxing the body, I still had a lot of thoughts. Even though I did 1 year of night meditation, I relaxed the body, which means the body was relaxed. Mind was, only the mind was working. I had closed my eyes. There was no input to the mind at all. Still, the mind was busy. So relatively less busy, but then busy. Then after that, I came back to Anapanasati meditation. And in this whole running around business, I had lost interest in meditation. Then I started doing gratitude. And then as I continued to do gratitude and all of those things, and then I taught the magic class, power class and all that, a lot of changes happened within me only. I was able to understand my own limitations and all that. I was able to work on many of those things. And then I had a feeling like I had to meditate, which was, I had not meditated properly for the last 6 months completely. Because for me, I did not feel like it was calling me. Then recently it started calling me, and then I started meditating. But now I was able to see that my thoughts had drastically reduced and my body was able to sit in meditation even for 2 hours. Easily for 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 1 hour, 45 minutes, I don't have to stretch my leg and do. But before this, even before gratitude happened in my life, my right leg always used to cramp. Even on a cushion, it would cramp. When I'm sitting down on a mat or something, it will cramp within 20 minutes. So, but now I'm not sitting down yet, but then I started to sit on a cushion only with a backrest, like a cushion, like another pillow or something next to a wall. I'm able to sit for 1.5 hours, aram se. So there are so many things that I have applied in my life to be able to address these thoughts, address body relaxation, and total of all of these things have culminated into a almost thoughtless meditation. I've just started it recently, right? Hardly 10, 12 days I've started. But I'm able to see the different things I've improved on now in the last 10 days. So I felt that I want to share some of these things to people, because I've seen people who are constantly meditating. I've seen people who are constantly relaxing. And in both these groups, I've seen people who are still disturbed. Okay. And then there is one third bunch of people who are doing gratitude, who are actually not into meditation at all. Because yes, doing gratitude alone also is going to lead you to yourself, because eventually you'll become so much in surrender that it will eventually get to that state. But it will continue to keep you engaged in the world. That is, you will never be able to connect to that self so easily, because you're always interacting, even though that interacting is very positive. It is very, there are no blockers when you're practicing gratitude at a very highest level and you get into unconditional level, love and all that. There are no blocks at all. Your cosmic energy will flow in your day-to-day life. But then this is also one of the way to help you get to that calm. It's like you're just within yourself. There is absolutely no outside chatter at all. You're in that state of stillness. Okay, when you're practicing gratitude, you get to unconditional love and all. Mind is still interacting, right? Mind is still interacting, although mind is at peace, mind is fully happy and all that, right? You are experiencing unconditional love, all that, but you still have to work on, let's say, being in gratitude, being in this, sending unconditional love, all of that, because the mind is well trained, but it is still there. You have still not reached the soul, which is yourself. And gratitude and all sorts of things like chanting, mantra, puja, all of those things are going to get to your heart chakra. It is going to teach you unconditional love, bhakti, all of those things. It's going to get to your heart level, because heart is where that unconditional love and all that is there. So it is going to get to your heart level. The solar plexus is where ego is. So in that first 15 minutes, I don't know how many of you heard, I told you that the ego is predominant when your connection with the soul is less. And gratitude is improving our connection with the soul, but it is still not there completely. So then it is going to get you to that heart level where you're unconditionally sending love, receiving love and all to the environment. But beyond that, to reach yourself, there is no process. You have to connect to yourself. How long it will take, there is no guarantee. They say that. So even in yoga sutras, they call these as granthis. There is a Brahma Granthi, and there's a Vishnu Granthi, and there's a Rudra Granthi. Brahma Granthi means something that is at the root chakra level, at that level, in the bottommost part of the body. The blocks that we have, the knots that we have in the bottommost parts of our body, those pelvic area issues, and let's say you are not very creative, you have blocks about yourself and those kinds of things, right? You are not very happy with life and you are expecting something, those kinds of things. Then Vishnu Granthi is all about karma yoga. It's about sustenance. It's about living your day-to-day life, interaction with people. Your ego majorly comes, okay, Vishnu Granthi, which means the sustenance part. The consciousness of Vishnu is a sustenance force. The consciousness of Brahma is a creation force. In the Vishnu force, what will happen? You might have a lot of ego. So gratitude is helping us to, what do you say? What is it called? Fine tune our ego, and then ego reduces a lot. And then you are able to, the other portion, which is not the ego, comes through. So which means the energy from your Kundalini is going to come till your heart. So gratitude is going to take you till your heart. Meditation, chanting, whatever you want to, basically anything that is going to connect you to that cosmic energy, God, source, whatever it is, it's going to take you to your heart. That's it. After that, the Rudra Granthi, which is your Agnya Chakra level, there is no way, there is no process to go there. Okay, there are so many people who say, do this, what is that, binaural beats, meditation, do this chakra opening meditation, that opening meditation, this opening meditation. All that is bullshit. Just don't do all that, because you should never even tamper with bringing in more cosmic energy unnaturally into your body, because this, it's like this. If you put let's say, what is that? What can get fried like that? Okay. Let's say I bring a equipment from US. Okay. I'll bring a equipment from US, which is 110 volts capacity. And then I bring it to India and put it to the socket, which is giving me 240 volts capacity. 220 or 240? What is it that we have in India? Okay, whatever, 220, I think. Okay, that is coming into this. So this machine is designed only to intake 110 volts. But what happens when I'm bringing in whatever this Indian sockets are sending? It is going to fry that machine. Immediately it will fry it, which means all the circuits will get burned inside and the machine cannot be reused ever again. Similarly, when more cosmic energy you are forcing inside your body, when the body is not ready to receive it, okay, when the body is not ready to receive it, then the body gets fried, which is exactly why in the first 14 minutes, I told that only about 5 to 10% of that soul is actually connected to the physical body. Okay, let me just, I don't know. Only that 5 to 10% is actually, no, I should not pin it. Sorry, just give me a minute. I thought. So first, initially what I told was that 5 to 10% of our soul light is connected to our physical body. Only that much, very little. Rest of it is coming from ego. So the idea is, in the journey of a human life, just give me a minute. So in the
like we read, can I ask?
Sorry?
Can I ask? Like you said, na, ki only 5 to 10% is your ego. Like we studied.
No. 5 to 10% is not ego. So just think that there is one sun. No, listen. Listen. There is one big ball of energy, okay? Soul. Now there is one physical body. Now only one small thin connection is there like this. Okay? One small line only is there like this. Now this small line is not enough for this physical body. It is alive, but it is not enough to live on earth. It needs some extra intelligence and all that. So that is all coming from ego. What is ego doing? Ego is helping you. Ego is giving you protection on earth. Ego is helping you connect to earth. Ego is helping you live on earth, because otherwise the soul will think that this is not where I am, this is not my home, and it will basically leave the body and go away. Because once it connects to the physical body, it forgets who I am. So it will detach and go away. If it knows that this is not me, I'm not in my original self, it will leave and go away. So to ensure that, and that one only wants all the experience, no? So to ensure that this gets still connected, it doesn't run away, there is one ego. This ego makes this small portion believe that you are me, rather you belong here. You belong to earth. You belong to earth, and then that feeling of I belong here, this is my home, and all of those things will help its experience become more genuine. And the experience is anyway planned and all that. So basically what I'm trying to tell is, now when you do meditation, when you do cosmic energy, all that stuff that we discussed here, now this 5 to 10% is now going to increase and become 20%, 30%, 40% and all that. So as this percentage starts increasing, it means the physical body is now reflecting that much of light, that much of divinity it is reflecting. And that reflection will be shown in the relationships improving. It will be shown in the health improving. It will be shown in abundance of money, prosperity, and all coming to the experience. And all that is because of cosmic energy being reflected through this light, which means now that small Jivatma is there, right? That small portion of that soul that was sending that light to the physical body, now that is becoming more and more and more and more. So the more and more and more, and now there is this main Purnatma. This is called the Purnatma or the higher self, right? Now this higher self, I'll call it Purnatma. I don't know what English explanation. So this Purnatma is, let's say, small portion of that now that is attached to this physical body, and this is going through all these experiences. As that increases, these two will get merged and it will become 100%. Okay, so this is the focus of our journey, and this is where we say, I understand who I am. I am a soul. Oh, I am a soul. This is what it is. So it is all going to become one, because now ego has completely dissolved. It is all 100% completely soul only. And the way you look at the universe, the way you look at your world in this physical body, when this physical body now has become like a 100 candle bulb. In the past, it was only 20 candle bulb. Now it has become 100 candle bulb. Why? Because now I'm able to, the small Jivatma did all of this work. He went through different bodies. He connected himself to different bodies. And now his wisdom has increased. His ego has decreased. Ego, in each of these bodies, he continued to work himself through wisdom. And this ego in the next body reduced, in the next body it reduced, in the next body it further reduced, in the next body it further reduced. So this is a journey. Okay, this is what is called evolution of consciousness. Okay, because the light increasing is called evolution of consciousness. So the more you're connected to your light, the more knowledge, the more wisdom, automatically everything is coming. There is no need to read a book or anything. So that is why you should constantly focus towards going towards that direction, which is what is called soul realization. The small soul understood that I am this big soul. Okay, it is basically the same thing. It is just that only little portion was connected because the body was like only 20 candle capacity. Over time, the body's capacity to intake more and more energy, rather to channel more and more energy and leave it to the ground, that became more. So which means if 100 candle comes into my body, I should be able to send 100 candle seamlessly into the ground. If I'm able to take 100 candle, but everything is getting blocked here because of various belief systems, I'll get fried. Okay, that much of capacity I don't have. So what we should do, we need to slowly increase our capacity, and that comes only when we naturally increase our capacity, and whatever we get through meditation, like all these cosmic energies that we get through meditation, we need to apply that in removing our blocks in our day-to-day lifestyle. Whatever thoughts are holding us, negative thoughts, limited thoughts, jo bhi hai, all that we need to work on that. We just can't sit and meditate and not work on our day-to-day lifestyle, because you are here for experiences, right? You are not here to meditate. Meditation is also going to help you in living this human life. Meditation is not a way to not do anything. It is not a way of escape. Okay, please understand that meditation is not for peace. Meditation is not for happiness. Meditation is just to earn cosmic energy, just so that you can apply that energies. And see, when cosmic energy enters, what happens? That connection that you have, right, that is improving. And the more your connection is improving, the more wisdom is coming. Some aha moments you're going to have about some limitations that you have. Let's say you had a very bad feeling about somebody, and then after doing meditation, when cosmic energy and all entered, suddenly you have a very good feeling about somebody, because suddenly you realize that you were wrong and you were actually looking at him in a different way, but it is not actually like that. Of course, gratitude also has taught us all of those things. So which is why I personally believe that I cannot just start attacking all my issues through meditation, and neither can I attack everything through gratitude. I cannot attack everything through everything. So it's a mixture we have to follow in life. We have to follow karma yoga. We have to get our own karmas that we have. We need to get into yoga, which means union with God through our activities, and see God in all of our activities. And then through gratitude, we need to see divinity, eventually see divinity in all the people and actions and everything. Then we will get here. Then on top of that, it's going to become very easy to meditate and realize that self and get into that self-realized state. Does that mean that we are now becoming sannyasis or something? No, definitely not. We can be the same people who we are, but it's just that we are not looking at the world in a same limited perspective. We are looking at the world in a more broad-minded perspective, at a soul level, at a more unconditional love level, and those kinds of things. Okay, so this is why we need to meditate, because meditation is going to take you beyond your heart. And of course, when you sit and meditate, we don't know how much your glass is empty. So that much we have to continue to sit. So thoughtlessness is very, very important for that cosmic energy to flow. And to get to thoughtless state, obviously, you need to apply all these practices that we have discussed in our classes. Okay, it is not a simple thing to get to self-realized state. It is a journey of the small Jivatma to merge with the Purnatma. Okay, so now there is a Paramatma also. From the Paramatma, we have the small Purnatmas, which is a small portions of the whole, the source itself, and which is a reflection of the source itself. And from that, the small Jivatma, which is basically not having any wisdom when it starts off, over time, the wisdom improves, and then it finds itself in its Purnatma state at some point. When the ego completely melts and there is no ego at all, then only you will reach that state. And then, of course, cosmic energy also has to be moved. When you reach your unconditional love with gratitude also, your ego is not there. But it doesn't mean that you have enough cosmic energy to be able to get to that soul state. What they say is 38 minutes, if you are in that thoughtless state and cosmic energy is able to flow inside you, that is called the state of samadhi. 38 minutes. Who designed this and all, I don't know. I'm not there yet, so I'm just saying. It's just theory. So any doubts so far?
What is Smita? What 38 minutes? You said, but you can able to sit. You are able to sit.
I did not say that I'm thoughtless for 38 minutes.
Okay.
So it is thoughtless state, okay? That breath should come and sit here. I'm not there.
So only in the thoughtless state, we are able to get that cosmic energy.
Yes, only then. It's like, let's say this is the washing machine. Now electricity is flowing. Now this is a switch. Let's say this is the wire, and I switch on the button here. It is always switched on. No? Most of our washing machines are always switched on, and we are just operating the buttons here, and then we are just switching it on. But the electricity was always flowing, no? Why is the washing machine not switched on? Why is it not always operating? Because we have not switched on the thing here. So which is what the video also told, right? Cosmic energy is always here. It is trying to enter. It is everywhere. Cosmic energy is everywhere. Everywhere it is there. But we have blocks in our head, in our belief systems. We have blocks. We need to address those blocks. What are those blocks? Ego blocks.
Smita, it means if we sit for an hour also and we are in not thoughtless state, that we are not getting any cosmic energy.
No.
So Smita, in my case, what happened? I can sit for an hour, like you have said earlier, I can sit for an hour, but some random thoughts are coming, not for the past, not of the future, but some random thoughts are coming.
Keep doing gratitude and other things. Keep doing. See, we don't know what is the solution to those thoughts and your problems. We can't get to thoughtless state automatically. We can't get to thoughtless state by consciously avoiding those thoughts or something. So basically what they say is just witness those thoughts. Don't get carried away by those thoughts. Just do your job of a soul. Just observe those thoughts is what. And when you get to your thoughts, come back to your breath. Come back to your breath. See, when you're not into thoughtless state yet, you're just training the body and you're training the mind to focus on one point, which is your breath, which is something that you can also do when you're living in your day-to-day life. If your mind is constantly running to something else, bring it back to your task at hand. There is also so the whole day you're training yourself, not just in meditation, you're training yourself even in the other aspects of your day. And then you're practicing gratitude, and then you're practicing karma yoga also.
So
Then
Smita,
slowly,
how
slowly,
does karma yoga help in the meditation?
What is Karma Yoga teaching us? Karma Yoga is saying that all the people around you, all the objects around you, all the situations around you, all the experiences around you, I have come to teach you a lesson. So don't be angry on them. Don't show your Arishad Vargas on all of these things, because they have come to show you your own Arishad Vargas. So that is what Karma Yoga is teaching. And then it's saying, don't expect future to go in a certain way. You do your duty in the present. Don't do anything about the future. So which means it's teaching us not to go to the future. And it's saying, don't worry about your past also, because everything is in the present, and all the chosen experiences from your past lives, from different past lives, have now been chosen by, and now it has been enacted by all of these people around you. And then they will give you all of these things one by one, and then they will show you, see, here is your anger, here is your jealousy, here is your aggression, here is your suffocation, here is your this, here is your that, all that they will show you. So what Karma Yoga is telling us to be grateful, be grateful, be grateful for all these people. See God in all these people. All that is what Karma Yoga. So we are seeing God, we are getting into yoga state or union with God state through our karmas. So when there is absolutely no problem with doing any kind of work in any different ways, whether it is up or down, or there is no likes and dislikes about any work. There is no favoritism for any work. There is no thing about more work, less work, or any such work. And then all the work part is all done, no? The way you're conducting yourself is also done. Then on top of that, you're leading magic book and power book and all, and then bringing gratitude on top of it. Then your Karma Yoga is actually becoming easy. And when all of that becomes easy, all that you had to do is sit for meditation. And your body, also by the time you did gratitude and all that, obviously it's a lot of love and all that went to your body parts, and you did your juices, you did your fruits and all of those things. And then your body already started cleaning up. Physical body started cleaning up. And then that eventually also changed your slowly connection to spirituality. And then your mind also cleaned up through gratitude. All of those things slowly happened. And then when you sit for meditation, maybe with some more practice, because your breath and all has to be observed. Initially, we will be controlling the breath. So like as soon as you focus on your breath, it feels like you're actually you're actually breathing, you're only breathing. There is nothing like you're observing breathing. So there is some amount of training that automatically happens as you keep doing. And on top of that, you have to learn to relax each of the body parts and all that. Then only you will get to the next stage. So that some amount of training is happening there also. Self-training is happening there also. So then only we will eventually get to that other state. So Karma Yoga will eventually lead us there. Karma Yoga, gratitude, all that will help us there, help us to get there. But meditation is the last stage to get there. You can't go there through anything else.
Smita, like you said, there are any other ways through which we can reach to that level. One of this, you said one of them is meditation, and this the other parts.
One of them is Anapanasati meditation, is what I said. Many things like Kriya Yoga and all that they do, no? That also works through the breath only, but there are different ways of working on the breath there.
Kriya Yoga is Hatasana, like that?
I don't know about Kriya Yoga. There also is breath only. They are training the breath to eventually, I think, focus on the Agnya Chakra. I don't know what. I'm not too sure about that. There is a lot of. No, I think I should not be talking about that because I don't know much about it.
And
if you read yoga, and if you read the autobiography of a yogi, you'll be able to understand that. I still haven't finished.
Okay. And these are all the ways to connect with the cosmic energy. And like it is mentioned in the Gita also, the highest way, is it like the same thing? It will connect through Karma Yoga. God said, in Gita, Krishna has said that Karma Yoga, then Jnana Yoga, then Dhyan Yoga, and the topmost is the Bhakti Yoga. all yogas, they speaks about the union with the God, right?
See, when you look at Mirabai and all of those people, they were in meditative state. They were living as if they are in meditation.
Like they were doing whatever they were doing by their heart only, no?
See, they were in deep love. Okay, they had transcended the heart anyway, but they were in that khoya hua state. Okay, there was no thoughts at all. It was the only thing that was there is just doing, playing, or maybe singing for Krishna or whatever it is they were doing. There was no self at all. There was everything had melted.
Right.
They did not sit for Anapanasati meditation, but they were absolutely in the highest state of only God, only that self. You can call it self only.
Right.
We may not be able to understand that with a logical mind. See, this Anapanasati is one of the ways to get there. With anything done where you're absolutely gone, self is absolutely gone, and thoughts are also absolutely gone. And whatever you're doing with like 100% meditative state. Like it's like even if somebody is doing something around you, also you can't hear them anymore. Your ears are not working. Your eyes are absolutely fixed on this. Like you're not even using your mind and you're actually working on something. That is absolutely meditative only, no? So there are so many different ways in which maybe many people get to that state. Absolutely thoughtless state. See, thoughtless state is not, and these states, right? Self-realized states. Once you realize yourself, you will get to understand knowledge that it's a high level of wisdom that, oh, I am a soul, and this is the way I need to look at life and those kinds of things. But you have to continue to keep ensuring that cosmic energy is constantly still flowing. You may again get down if you're not doing anything after that.
So cosmic energies, its presence is everywhere, like even inside our body and the atoms, the space, the vacant space is there in between the atoms. Even it is there.
Yeah.
Everywhere there is a cosmic energy.
Yes, everywhere it is there.
Okay.
It is the energy, total energy that is basically running everything in the world, in the universe. The energy behind all the Prakriti, you can say. Prakriti is the gross. Gross means something that will perish. Mind is obviously not gross, but it is still perishable, no? So
But
the
this
energy behind
not
all that Prakriti is called cosmic energy or the source energy.
Is it perishable, this cosmic energy? Of course
No,
not,
it's
because
not
it's coming from the divine. It is coming from the super power, super soul.
Yeah, it is coming from God, the source.
Yes, it is coming from the soul. Yes. Okay, so when the creation happens, like it is said in, maybe I'm understanding in the right way, what they explain when they explain Gita, ki Mahat Tattva. This is the
No,
energy.
let's not go there. Let's not go there. It's going to be a big, different topic. We'll be jumping into too many things. So now we'll just stick to meditation, and then why we need to do meditation and what is meditation, how meditation, all that we discussed, right? And why importance of gratitude. We discussed importance of gratitude, see, let's say I'm not even reached my heart level. I don't even have unconditional love yet. I'm still having ego issues. I'm still having fears and all that. If I sit for meditation, it is very difficult to get to that thoughtless state. My body might constantly be sitting. And let's say I will also learn the art of relaxation. And then in that relaxed state, typically thoughts are less. Okay, when the body is completely shut down in that relaxed state, it means that body is sleeping. In that sleep state, typically the video told us we'll get cosmic energy, right? So we are trying to mimic that state and trying to get cosmic energy. So in that state, if we get little bit of thoughtless state, then cosmic energy will flow. Then maybe some amount of wisdom is going to continue to keep coming. But that is a long process. It is not a short process. It is not the, what do you say, direct approach to the right approach to go there. We can go, but it is a long route. So what is a good, understandable, and what do you say, in my opinion, good progressive path is to practice the knowledge that we are getting, the gratitude messages, the power messages. See, power is intellectually telling us what is soul and how to approach life and all that, right? Intellectually, we have not experienced it, but we have to believe it. We have to believe it and we have to apply that in our life. Gratitude, until we believe it, until we practice it, we couldn't believe it, right? So, but we believed it and we started practicing it. Oh yeah, something is there in gratitude. We started practicing, then we saw results. So like that, there are so many things that we just have to do before we even see results. And then we'll be able to get to that state of meditation. So like how Rhonda in her last few chapters, she was in unconditional love. And then if such a person sits for meditation, she'll reach the enlightenment state. Absolutely. Like within chuck, she will be able to reach there. It's not even because she put all her work in the fixing of her own limitations and her own blocks and those kinds of things. So it is very important that even when you sit for meditation now, you are training yourself to focus on one point, which is your breath. And then by practicing, why did I feel like doing meditation now is because you've done gratitude, you've understood the stuff of gratitude, you've understood power, and then now you're able to apply those things in your life very, very nicely. And then when you sit for meditation now, it's you'll be able to see good progress. So in this 15 days or whatever, I'm going to help you teach the art of relaxation. I'm not going to teach you meditation. Meditation is focusing on your breath, which is automatically there. And then spiritual reality video told how to sit and all that, cross your hands and all that. That anyway they told. So I'm just going to help you understand what is relaxation in the next few days. And then in that relaxed state, and after practicing a lot of gratitude and all that, I mean, you don't stop gratitude, okay? When you're doing all those things, then you'll be able to apply all these things and you'll see a lot of progress. And then consistently, when you're showing up for meditation every day, showing up for gratitude every day, then over time, you'll see a good progress. Why should we input cosmic energy like that? Because in our cell, as the percentage of light starts increasing, you don't need anybody else to advise you, to guide you, to do anything for you. You don't even need a Gita book also. Because that entire super knowledge is within you only. That light that you're getting inside you, you're anchoring inside your physical body, is all there. It is the universal knowledge. The entire Veda's knowledge is there. Because you're not connected to that, you don't have that knowledge.
What is anchoring inside your physical body?
Sorry, what?
That anchoring inside your physical body.
Connection. The soul is attaching itself to the physical body. That is why you have life, no? When soul leaves, you're dead. That Jivatma leaves means you're dead. The body is still there. So that connection is what brings the human body life. And that connection that we get is not 100%. It is only as much wisdom that Jivatma has earned in all its lifetimes. It is a journey to merge with the Purnatma, or the 100%. So it is increasing 10%, 12%, back to 10%, then 12%, 15%, 20%, again back to 5%, 15%, something or the other. Maybe there is a lot of bodies will happen. Over time, the wisdom or the connection will start to improve. See, also the earth's energy also influences this physical body. Now, if it is 20%, it only doesn't have to constantly get to 100%. Earth is also influencing all the physical bodies to improve its energy. So which means it is increasing the capacity of this. From 110 volts, automatically it is actually increasing this to 150 volts, 170 volts and all that. It is increasing. So then what will happen? Oh, the body's capacity started increasing. So more and more connection is going to become stronger. The Jivatma's connection, rather from the Purnatma, more and more light will come to Jivatma, and then the connection will become stronger and stronger. So there's a lot of
The
stuff that
connection
is
of
coming into.
Jivatma with the like Purnatma, super soul, the connection of source with the super source you're talking about, right?
No, I'm not. Paramatma is anyway there. Paramatma, we are not talking Paramatma at all. We are talking about the Purnatma, your soul.
The
A
connection
part of your soul is called the Jivatma.
yes,
A part
yes,
of your soul that is connected to the body is called the Jivatma.
Okay.
That Purnatma is guiding. What is intuition and all that means? You are connecting to your Purnatma and getting that knowledge. You're suppressing your ego and listening to the voice that is coming from within. That is called intuition.
Explain this in Hindi. I did not understand. Sorry. I want to understand this thing, what you are telling. Connection.
When you're, that is what I'm saying. To understand, you might, many things you may not be able to understand because that energy, that cosmic energy within you may not be so much. So just let the knowledge continue to come. Your subconscious would have understood it. When you are, when the body's cosmic energy starts increasing through gratitude, and rather all the blocks starts clearing through gratitude and all of those things, then the subconsciously, whatever you already have stored, someday you would have heard from some Gita teacher, someday you would have heard from here, there, whatever, that will come, like an aha moment, it's going to come, and then you'll be able to apply those wisdoms and all with that in your experiences, you'll be able to apply that knowledge, and then, so that is called wisdom, and that is called improvement and all that.
Is it like it was, she has spoken about it when we make our connection, when we listen to our heart, when we do not listen to our ego and intellect. Is it like that connection? Is this that?
Yeah, listen to your heart means listen to your inner soul, whatever. For example, let's say I'm going I'm just going out in a scooter, and suddenly some thought comes saying, hey, wear your helmet. Then what? My ego might tell me, hey, I'm just going to the corner. I don't need a helmet. What will happen? Just going to this corner, why do I need a helmet? There is no police also, and there is probably not much traffic also on the road. All this is ego. But that what if my respect to my own inner voice is strong, I will say, I don't care. Even if I'm going to the corner of the road, I will still put a helmet because there is a thought which told me, put on your helmet. That memory, somebody reminded me, put on your helmet. Yeah, this is when you will put on your helmet, and that's when your intuition is going to improve. It will improve because now you started respecting something that doesn't even have logic. When you're looking for logical,
is this that connection?
That is not intuition.
Is this the same connection you are talking about?
Connection. Yes, that is what is that connection that I'm talking about. That connection, how does that connection communicate with you? Through those thoughts only. Suddenly, you'll say, right? Suddenly, let's say you'll judge somebody, and then one inner voice will say, hey, don't judge, judging is bad. What is that? Then you'll say, no, I think I should judge him. That day he judged me, right? He told all these things to me. All that is ego. But then there was one voice which said, no, don't judge. It's not good for you. So these are some things that you need to pay attention. This is what is improving your own connection with your soul, because that Jivatma is getting some input from the Purnatma. It's guiding. Hey, go in this direction. It's a GPS. So now who's your GPS? Is the ego your GPS? Or that's Purnatma your GPS? So that is where that go inside means connect yourself to that internal GPS. And then when that connection improves, and you're constantly doing what is coming through that internal GPS, then your anchoring also improves, which means that light improves because you're going to clear off the blocks like that also.
Anchoring improves means the same, that connection improves.
Connection improves. Light improves. Light, the number, how much of candle bulb you become, that improves. So yeah, so we will stop here. We will just do gratitude, and we will improve all of these things that we have taught already in the power class and the gratitude class. And tomorrow I will show you how to meditate and relax your body and all that. And then of course, each of our journeys depends on how much you practice, and then how much you can sit and how much you can combine all these things that we did. And overall, your mind and your body and your everything will start to improve. Basically, the journey is to connect yourself to your Purnatma as much as possible. So keep doing. Shivaranjani, yes.
Ma'am, actually, I couldn't attend a few of power classes. So, should I finish off all the power classes and then start with this, or can I do it
Not
simultaneously?
really, because in the power we were talking more about the soul and our
Okay.
basically what we are and how much we are powerful.
Okay.
Why we are powerful means, see, we have this Jivatma that is nothing but the source energy, a portion of the source energy itself.
Okay.
So we are saying that we were talking about that Jivatma which we are connected to. Power means we are connected to see, we are connected to such a super high thing. It's not ego. Don't limit. Ego is limited, right? Ego is feeling limited. So
Yes, ma'am.
our book was all about, hey, don't be limited. You are connected to this kind of thing. So that was all about power book.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So if you understood that, then you do that power in your own free time, but then do it. But
Okay,
that is not a showstopper to continue these things.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Stop here. Tomorrow onwards, I'm gonna initially help you understand what is relaxation, how to do relaxation, what are the what will practically happen when you start with relaxation and all those things, and then what is my experience with respect to how to get to that relaxed state, that also I'll share. And then we will put on music. We'll put on some music, and then we will do. Music is not mandatory. Okay, it is not mandatory. If you all don't feel comfortable, we don't have to put music. But music is more pleasant. It'll slowly reduce your thoughts and all that. But it is not a mandatory thing to do music. It's
Initially, we will try to do with music, Smita, then slowly we'll.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put Patriji's flute meditation. It is very nice and pleasant. So I'm going to put that, and then slowly we can, as things improve, maybe after the magic class, we can do some more, and then there we can do without meditation, without music.
Thank you from the bottom of our heart, Smita. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Sure. Anita, did you have anything else to add? Anita is into meditation. She also teaches meditation. So
no, you explained it so well, really. And this will definitely help the meditators. And the way you shared, how the gratitude, after practicing the gratitude, you're experiencing more deeper state of meditation. So amazing, Smita. Thank you so much for sharing the wisdom today.
Thank you.
Whenever I'll get time, I will surely join and do the meditation with you all.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sure. So you can share these videos with other friends also. People, don't restrict yourself. Don't restrict this to yourself. The idea is to make everybody join this path. So we are doing anyway the gratitude class after 16 days, right? So if people who are meditators also, who want to improve their own life and other things, and if they want to join the gratitude class, let them listen to this video. And we all know that through gratitude, how much of benefits we have had, how much of blocks we have cleared in our life, how much of improvement we have cleared, because gratitude is almost working with the heart center. So from the heart center, we have shared love to people. We have shared gratitude from the heart. With gratitude, there is no ego. So somewhere, I think between the heart and the solar plexus, there is one more chakra. Through that, we were able to pass on gratitude to all the levels. So, and it is eventually going to help us get to the heart center. And then from there onwards, it's an unknown journey through Anapanasati. And it's going to be very simple. I mean, I'm experiencing it, friends. I'm sitting for meditation and my legs are not cramping and I'm able to get to thoughtless state. I don't know what is thoughtless state yet, but I'm not seeing a lot of thoughts. That much I can say. See, theoretically, I am able to understand some of these things. I'm able to put together some of these things. You can say it's intuitive or whatever it is. Through experience, I've got all of this summed up here. But it's my journey to practically apply this in my life and go ahead along with y'all, I'm sure. So all of us are in this journey. I'm not special or anything. It is, you can just think that I'm one of the people who brought this knowledge to you all. But all of us will have to now go through this journey practically.
Thank you. Thank you, Smita. Thank you, Anita.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anita, for bringing this platform together and helping me get a
Oh, yeah, it's your
outlet for all of these
initiative
things.
and all the participants. Really, I'm so thankful to everyone, and this Zoom platform, and yeah, all the participants, and to you too, Smita. It was an amazing wisdom sharing which you did today, and I'm waiting for tomorrow now. Thank you.
Thank you. Do share it with other meditators. I think it will
Yes,
help them
we
join
will
the
share in
gratitude class.
other groups also. We will share.